What's up, guys? Wanted to bring you a quick video. So one of the things that I've always really been just really confused about is why people look down on gaming. And ultimately, it's my personal belief that gamers should be the most successful people in the world. Why? Because they've learned how to adapt to hundreds of different scenarios. They've learned how to micromanage. They've learned how to think on the fly. They've learned how to multitask. And at the end of the day, where I think most gamers run into issues is converting that into real life. So the big thing with whenever you're playing video games, right, is, you know, you can be a leader of a group, you can be the top, killer in Call of Duty, you can be a tournament winner in Hearthstone, you can be a world-renowned raider, PvPer, and WoW, whatever it might be. But at the end of the day, how do you convert that into real life? Well, ultimately, it's the way that you think about things. So I've actually, and this was told to me a long time ago, but what if real life was a game, right? Like, what if you literally treated real life like it was a video game? And as soon as I heard that, I was like, well, man, like, I'm really good at the auction house. I'm really good at, really being competitive. I can adapt really quickly. I can multitask. I can lead a group of people. And ultimately, that correlates directly to real life. So what I've started to do is treat real life like a video game, and how do I become one of the top in the world at this particular video game, which is life. So for me, my overall dream and my overall goal is to be able to work out and play video games and have that pay for the lifestyle I want to live. So for you guys, I was almost, I was debating on making this video, but I want you to think of it that way, is what if you literally treated life like a video game? And ultimately what I mean by that is, how do you accrue in-game currency, right? So in real life, it's money. How do you accrue that so that you can make sure that you can get all the gear you need, you can play the game the way you want to play it, and ultimately you don't have to worry about stuff. And then the second thing you have to do is figure out what game you want to play, right? So in the game of life, there's a million different games you can play, and ultimately what it comes down to, and this was something that was told to me a long time ago, and I've really taken it to heart, is if I gave you $10 million tomorrow, what would you do every day when you woke up for the rest of your life? If money was not an issue, right? You have enough money to where you can spend anything you want, your kids will be set, your family will be set for life. All you have to do is get up and do exactly what you love every day. And when someone told me that, I was like, well, man, and I was in the middle of going to school to be a teacher, and I was like, I don't really want to be a teacher. Like, that's not what I would do every day if I did that. And ultimately for me, it was work out, play video games, and help people, right? So for me, helping people is one of those things that the more I do it, the more I want it. It's almost like a drug. Like when you change someone's life, it feels so good that you just want to get more of that and more of that. And ultimately, that's my game. So for me, I sat down and I said, okay, how do I level up in this game? How do I become better at this game? How do I take things to the next level in this game? And ultimately, at the end of the day, there is no such thing as game over, right? If you think World of Warcraft, the end game is only good till the next patch comes out. You can always get more gear. You can always have a better record. You can always be world first. And ultimately, however dedicated you are to it is how much you're going to get out of it. Sorry if you can hear games going crazy in the background. But ultimately, what I really wanted to do was explain that to you guys. I don't want to make this video long, but I just wanted to, maybe if that helps you, awesome. If it doesn't, I understand. If you think I'm full of shit too, cool. But ultimately, it's worked for me, and hopefully if it works for me, it might help one of you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, see you in the next one.